What's up, YouTube? I haven't been around for about a week or so, but a lot of shit's been going on, and I kind of wanted to come on here and talk about Birth of a Nation. I saw it tonight, and I was really trying to go yesterday, but when I pulled it up, it said it was 3 hours and 13 minutes, but it's not 3 hours and 13 minutes, maybe 2 hours and 13 minutes. But it was worth every fucking second. Um, Major emotions uh, throughout the entire movie. Um, Nate Parker uh, did an amazing job. I didn't even know he was from Virginia. I call Virginia my home. I'm from Virginia. Newport News, bad news as they call it. And the plantation, the area where Nat Turner was in Southampton. And let me tell you something. Um, that area is still, let me plug up. That area is still tricky. Fuck, Virginia's still fucking tricky. Maybe that's why I'm not there. And the cost of living is fucking outrageous. But I love the area, but there's so much history that is painful for black and white. And generation to generation, it's still mind boggling. Uh, I've never walked out of a movie house and felt the way that I did tonight after watching Birth of a Nation. I have been through Southampton, Virginia, mega times to go visit my grandmother who used to live in Stony Creek, Sussex County, and going through Highway 40 and seeing there's just plantation after plantation. Hell, I'm here in Texas and there's plantations here as well. But so I won't say that different states are um, or were worse than others, but because the whole fucking South was fucked up. But to see certain things that fuck roots and shit. I've seen Roots many times, but what Nate Parker did for Nat Turner, you know what? Back in the day, you didn't talk about Nat Turner. And it was right around the corner from where my grandmother lived. You just didn't talk about Nat Turner. It was like, oh, that's, no, shh, don't. See, I dropped the damn phone. Oh, don't. You don't talk about him because he did whatever he did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to spoil it for some of you because I know that you need to go see the damn movie. Black, white, purple, green, yellow, brown. I don't give a fuck. Go check out the movie so you can see how this country uh, was. It's just another snippet of how America America was. We try to put a rug over it, but you can't. You can't put a fucking rug over it. You know? This fucking country was built from color. Color built this damn country. And the nation. And brown, yellow, red. That's who built the fucking country. Now y'all can say, oh no, 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 but you know what the fuck you know. Come on. Anyhow, might lose some of y'all, but I don't really give a fuck because that's what it is. Deal with it. We deal with it. But I'll tell you this. Growing up in Virginia for a lot of my early, not early years, but as a young child and teenager and adult, check it. Um, my grandmother. Some of you need to talk to your people. Do you even know the history of your people? Do you know what they went through? Do you know um, about your great grandmother, your great grandfather, what they went through? Did you even talk to them? I'm a little bit older than you guys, but I'm very inquisitive and I like to know things, so I used to ask. And my grandmother used to always share stories with us. My grandmother that I know was very, very light skinned. As they called it in the South, they called it a red bone. But she had nappy hair. And all of her siblings were very, very dark. So she caught hell from her own sisters and brother. Okay? That is fucked up, number one. Because your skin color shouldn't matter. But it did and it does. Especially you southern motherfuckers. Um, my grandmother used to have terrible menstrual cramps. So I guess at one time it was so bad that she had to be admitted to the hospital. And they operated on her. And when she came to, the doctor whispered in her ear and said, "We had to operate on you and we took all of your female insides out." And he looked at her in her eyes and said, "That's one less nigga in the world." So she couldn't have kids. So where my mother came from, she adopted because my grandparents were, as they called it, well-to-do, high-sedity, bougie black people in Stony Creek, Virginia, Sussex County. So she was able to adopt a child in Richmond, Virginia. And my biological grandmother was Caucasian. Grandfather was black. So my grandmother couldn't have a black baby back then. She would be hanging from a fucking tree. So she had the baby, gave the baby up for adoption, and the grandmother I know adopted her. So even that kind of shit is fucked up. I've seen the birth certificate and everything. You know, I'm nosy like that. But my grandmother that I know gave it to me. But I come on here to say that I really think that you should check out that movie. Um, I was going to take my son and my goddaughter today, and they didn't want to go. So I went by myself. And as I was watching the movie, I was like, you know what? I'm glad they didn't come. It's intense. But now that I'm home, I'm going to take them because they need to see. Now, there are a lot of things that Nate Parker did not put into the movie. The killings of children and women. But I think there will be a lot of controversy just because I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys, but I believe that that motherfucker needs an Academy Award because he was not only directing, but he was acting as well. And the emotion was so deep. You know, I was like, damn, I love this motherfucker here. Passionate man. But in the end, did he do things that we're not supposed to do? He did. But it was in his heart because he couldn't take it anymore as a black man in this nation. and how it was portrayed that he and others had to deal with certain shit, just like now. So, will I see the movie again? Absolutely. Maybe 2 or 3 times. But I suggest that you go see Birth of a Nation. I give it a 50 thumbs up. And you will feel some type of way after you walk out of the movie house, because it's an emotional movie. Very. So, without talking about it anymore, I'm going to go. But comment below and let me know how you felt when you left your movie house. Let me know how you felt. But definitely check that movie out. Support Mr. Parker, because a lot of people did not back him in this movie. They thought he was fucking crazy to talk about that motherfucker Nate. That man was called when he was a child. And the shit that he saw and had to go through. Yeah. Anywho, check it out. Let me know how you felt. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, tag, and share. And I need to hear what y'all feel about it when you go.